Okay, well, I shouldn't even make this video, but I just want to prove that weird stuff happens all the time to me. So, kind of just did some family stuff this weekend and whatnot. And so we were just doing weird pictures on here on my photo booth and whatnot. Just making goofy pictures and whatnot. But anyway, so I kind of just went back and I looked at all my old pictures. And there was pictures from when I lived in Mesa, Arizona. And I remember I couldn't get a job for the life of me. I applied at like 40 some places. I don't remember. I think it was 43 places before I finally got a job. But anyways, um, I just want to show a picture here. So anyway, the only picture I have here, I took a picture of a job application. Just I think it was probably just to prove to my parents how many places I applied at or something, and I took a picture of it. But I noticed something, and it's a mirrored image for whatever reason. I didn't know how to take. I don't know. Whatever. I had the webcam did some weird stuff a long time ago. But anyway, look at the date on it. 8808. I just thought that was crazy. So then, like I said, I had a DJ on Saturday night, and I just kind of went to radio stations and whatnot, and I always just go through their playlist a little bit and download songs that I don't have or something, just to add some more, especially country, because Iowa, it seems like there's a lot of people who want to listen to country, and I mean, I don't really listen to it that much, but anyway, one of the songs on the list was called 8th of November by Big and Rich. Never even heard of it before, but I thought, all right, well, I'll look it up really quick. And anyway, so the song, I guess it's about a real life army thing or whatever it is, 173rd Airborne Brigade, United States Army, and this guy saved a bunch of people, and he's the first living African American to receive the Medal of Honor since the Spanish-American War in 1898. But anyway, it talks about in the song that the intro is by this guy, and it mentions that he gave Big Kenny his top hat. And Big Kenny he will be 52 this year. Talked about that a ton of times. Also born on 11/1/111, and the song is called 8th of November, which is 11/8/88. So 88 and then the 111. Talked about how that goes together tons of times. But anyway, the guy who saved everybody is Lawrence Joel. And look when he was born. 222 and dies on February 4th, 84 at the age of 55. And once again, if you go watch the Zachary K. Hubbard video about black people in 55 and 59, or the number 59, and I've always associated it with 55 because I see it together all the time, 55, 59, whatever. But anyway, he really saved people then. It's a real life thing. But the day that it happened was November 8th, 1965. Hence the song 8th of November or whatever. But no, that is 49 years ago as well. It will be 50 years ago, but it is at this point in time it is 49 years ago. So I mean, what are the odds of that? So then later that night at like, I don't know, 1 in the morning or something, my friend calls me, and for whatever the reason, he always tells me about this book, and all these people, all these small town people are supposedly buying it that he knows and whatnot. It's a book I wrote a long time ago. It's definitely, I'm not even trying to plug it. It's definitely not even worth your time. I've learned so much from it. It is from a really long time ago. So it basically, it's just a journal of thoughts and ideas that I had at the time. I've learned a ton of things since then. I actually even put it on YouTube. It's somewhere in my videos, but so definitely not trying to plug it. But what he was telling me, he was just so excited about it, was so I sell the book for $10 from lulu.com. That's who published it, and you go to it's on Amazon as well. So whatever, there's all these whatever people selling it. But what's interesting is there's people selling it for like $225. Now, I'm supposed to make, it's supposed to be a $9 book from Lulu, and I'm supposed to make $1 profit off it because I didn't want to make money off it. It was like, that's the whole point of it. You know what I mean? It's just money is stupid basically. But Like somebody is selling it. I don't know. I don't understand how this works or whatever, but $225, and like he was like, "What, did you autograph that one?" Blah blah blah, and who knows. But basically, uh, I mean, honestly, he told me all these people have bought it, and if you go to Lulu and I do my revenue, I haven't even looked at this in years, but I looked at it and it says I only sold 35 copies, which I bought 30 of them, I think, at the time, and then I've made $6.20 off of this book, but yeah, there's people trying to sell it for $225. I don't. Who knows? Like I said, I don't understand it. But anyway, I decided just to relook it up and see if there was any dates in it because it was just a journal of ideas. So anyway, just thought, I just kind of read through a few dates and whatnot, and looked at them, and like the 5-2 is in here like 3 times, I think, maybe only 2, I can't remember, but just thought it was kind of funny. Like 52, I've been talking about it a lot, and I talk about money not existing, and like even just money, whatever it is in general, like paper or fur trading or anything, it's just stupid in general because it just never seems to work. But let's see here. I don't even know. I still believe this to this day. Why gold? What's so special about it? Other than it's a good conductor of electricity. What's so important about gold? I mean, I guess you can eat it. I say you can't eat it in here. You can eat it because I mean, like Goldschlager and whatnot, you can drink it, I guess. But I mean, still, I'd rather have a sandwich than a piece of gold. I don't know. And I guess I'm not saying like fur trading. I get it. It's an essential. You need like warmth or something. I get that. But I guess the main point is that just people always just want more than you actually need for no reason at all. You know what I mean? Like, but anyway, so another May 2nd date, 5-2. I talk about existence, like just stupid things, I guess. Just being like, people who believe in things. What you can just read what it says there. I mean, it makes complete sense. But what was interesting is that I actually say like, they talk about time and how time works and what time really is. I didn't even know I was even thinking about that in 2009. So anyway, then I DJ the next night, and I had to get up and go to work the next day in the morning. I work at like 9:45 or whatever. Anyway, so I'm at work and I just type all day. Like I type in addresses and check amounts. It's just data entry. It's so easy, and I listen to other people's stuff and whatnot. But anyway, my friend Pat Conrad, I had borrowed some microphones from him because my wireless mics broke, and I borrowed a couple of his mics 2 weeks before, and he never came and got them, and I noticed that the night before, and it was literally like, so I was sitting there, whatever, typing, and I click F2 a lot, or there's a button, whatever, but I noticed that if I picked up my mouse and I just hit it on the table, it actually clicked without even pushing anything, so I could just like sit there and tap my mouse and it would work. And my girlfriend works there too, and I told her to come over and just watch it. And I noticed that it was 1:11 on 1:11 p.m. And I was like, oh, crazy, whatever. She walked away, and then I was sitting there. I typed away for just a couple minutes, and I started thinking, oh, I just remembered that Pat didn't come and get his mics or whatever, so I probably need to get a hold of him and ask him, do I need to bring him to him or whatever. And literally, I'm not even joking to you, when I started thinking about that, three documents later, it's magazine like subscriptions. So if people send in like a card and they want the magazine, so 3 people later, the person was named Patricia Conrad. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? So at break time, I went and I told my girlfriend about this. It's like craziness. I just started thinking about Pat, and then Patricia Conrad came up on the deal. And this happens to me constantly. I'm telling you, like, it's unbelievable. It's hard to even explain. But it was probably right around 1:14 when I thought of it. And I told her about it. Then I went into the break room, and she went outside to smoke. And I pulled out my phone, and he texted me at 1:14 and telling me that he forgot to grab the mics or whatever. I don't know. That just blew my mind. I was like, that is some crazy stuff. Like, I think about him at the exact same time that he probably texted me. I mean, I don't know exactly, but it had to be super close. And I mean, and then the next document, the 3 documents later, was Patricia Conrad, and his name's Pat Conrad. I mean, come on, that's crazy. So then after work, I was just really tired, and we were gonna watch a movie or whatever together, and so I got on here and I was like, this is the website I usually go to for movies, and we've been trying to find this movie called Unfriended for I don't know how long. We can't find it, and I was like, oh, what's Tomorrowland? I know I've heard about it or something. Don't really know anything about it, but so I just looked it up to see what it was about. And I mean, I just kind of read through here, and it says Walt Disney Pictures originally announced the film under the working title 1952. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Just made tons of videos on this number or this year, like the Queen and everything and whatnot. And then I seen Enter the Stars did a video, I think a 2-part, but the second one I couldn't watch. But he did one today, and so I watched it when I got home from work. But just kind of interesting. We ended up watching. We're trying to find scary movies. We ended up watching a movie called It Follows. I mean, it was okay. It was just kind of weird, whatever. I didn't really even notice that much. I tried not to pay attention because my girlfriend always gets mad when I point out stuff. I tried my hardest not to point anything out, but anyway, the movie we wanted to watch was called Unfriended, and it just came out, April 17th, 2015. But I read through the plot of this movie, and I told her, you probably just don't even want to watch it with me because, so it's all about like Facebook and all this. Let me read through here. So, they're on a racy video call, ultimately interrupted by 3 of their friends, Jess Felton, Ken Smith, Adams, whatever, as well as an unnamed faceless account with the screen name Billy227. Go figure, 227. That's, Valentine's, 49th prime number, all kinds of stuff, right? And they for sure planned it that way. There's no other way. Billy adds up to 49. I mean, what are the odds that Billy adds up to 49 and then the number behind it is 227? And I've talked about the 227s with 49 like crazy. I mean, I wish I could find this movie. I have no luck. I can find the trailer. Can't find this movie, but who knows? I bet this movie's got a bunch of stuff in it. So then, when we're hooking up the movie, I always hook my laptop to the TV or whatever, and I don't know how I'd ever noticed it before. I mean, my desktop's crazy, unorganized and whatnot. But I have some of my songs from my external hard drive, but I have them. I can't get them off there because my external hard drive isn't working, but these are just some of them that I had moved on here somehow. But I always just did my songs because I never knew what they were going to be about, kind of. I just wrote them as a date, and then I made a song and whatever. But there's one called 4/9/2012 with a 4 on the end. I was probably drunk or something and accidentally put a 4 on the end of that. But I was like, what? No way. There's a 49 on my desktop, right? So I clicked on it. And I mean, I definitely remember doing this, and it was a long time ago. It was 2012. Because it was when I first started making rap beats or whatever, or right around there. And I was trying to make something stupid like a Neil Young type of song, and just experimenting. I mean, I need to get my external hard drive working. I got like pieces of songs. Like, I know I'm rambling, but I mean, I have like probably over 1,000 almost full songs, and then I probably have, or not, like, I guess, yeah. I don't even know how to explain it. I have so many pieces of music, it's not even funny. It's so ridiculous. But anyway, so I never ever in my life would have associated this song, 4/9/2012, with 49 back in 2012. Never once would have associated 4/9 with 49. Just April 9th would have not done that. But this song is about 49 and hating money, and basically, yeah, that's what the whole song is about. It's 49, your life, boo, gold, fuck yourself is basically what I say. So instead of go fuck yourself, I say gold, because I hated money. I still hate money. But anyway, I'm just gonna in the video play the song out, and I'll put the lyrics or whatever. I just made the choruses or whatever, and then I left him some forces or whatever to do. But yeah, anyway, have a great night, and here's the song, and this will end it all.